Hey guys, it's Josh from Cardfight Empire back again with our Champion Series. We are doing a audio interview today with Mr. Denzel Perry, but I'll let him introduce himself further.
All right. Hi everybody. Some of you might recognize my voice from my YouTube channel, Black Guy Senpai on YouTube. I have made several tops at a couple of ARGs before. I'm always Mr. 11th place on the bubble at the Bushy events, and this is my actually first time actually winning. So, um, anything else? Anything else you wanna ask? Wanna know?
Yeah, basically, I just wanted to talk to you about your ARG deck list, your experience. Uh, saw your deck name making a surprise splash, basically surprise splash to first place. Because you were telling me that you didn't really expect to win, right?
No, I didn't. Like honestly, like I haven't played Vanguard like competitively um in I want to say like at that point probably 6 to 7 months since like the ARG that was in Columbus, and like I went with one of my friends and I was like, hey, let's just make sure that we both get top eight. We went to the event. I was like, crap, what should I play? Should I play Thavas? Because one of my friends let me borrow the stuff for Thavas for the event, and like I was like, well, one of my other friends is supposed to be showing up, and he's infamous for playing grade one decks. Um, and so I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna play blue waves. I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna play blue waves. I don't care. Uh, and like I didn't like think about it because like I had practiced a couple of weeks, like the week before, because of my job restraining like the time that I had to practice. But like so like everything that I was doing, like some of the combos I was learning as I was playing, and some of the coaching I got was from one of my friends, Jaime Alvarez, that I talked to on Facebook a lot, and he was just telling me like some things I could do. And I was like, all right, I'll do this, I'll do that, and I'll try that.
Okay.
So like this, and I was like, okay, this is Vanguard. Nothing's like really continuous. Uh, so like it's all up to chance. It's R and Jesus. You better pray to the gods. And like, and I'm like, hold on a minute. I'm getting these hands really, really often. So I'm like, my turn twos always look like Tidal Assault, Foibles, Tidal Assault. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And but yeah, like it was just great because like I consistently got those hands, which gave me early advantage because everybody was playing a G deck. The
Right.
one person that was playing Seven Seas Grade One Rush, he like we never ended up facing each other because he fought against the other uh, limit break deck round one, which was somebody was playing a Dai Kaiser deck there. I thought that was really cool.
Oh wow, he probably
But yeah,
super lost to that deck.
yeah, he it was horrible. From what I from what I heard. I remember like all sorts of decks being there. Like there were not anybody playing two of the same clan. Like I remember Daikaiser being there, Seven Seas Grade One Rush. The guy I rode up with was playing Revengers.
Okay.
I played Alka Force, second place. Cool guy. I love this guy. I lost to him in Swiss, but he was playing Nova Grapplers. There was a Gear Chronicle deck. Um, there was a Dark Irregulars deck. It was Shaharlat, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah,
But
Charlotte
yeah,
Hog
like that
Vampire.
was pretty, yeah, that deck. Uh, I just stayed at two. I did not care. I banked on him not having a sea breeze, and I lucked out. Um, and but yeah, basically like my build was just apparently a standard blue wave build. It was four anger boils, three tetra drives, four titles, four foivos. Like those two, unmistakably, like in a blue wave deck, they just go. And like everybody else has their own little things, but like I think two of the new cards that came out, they did amazing in it. Like Blue Wave Marine General Damia, she's beautiful on Tetra Boiled turns because like the first time he swings Soul Blast one, he becomes a 31 because Anger Boil already gives him that +3 to put him up to 29. She puts him up to 31 to get that extra guard spot.
Okay.
Um, so like people were just like, holy crap, like how is this happening? And then she powers up by 2. She powers up another rear guard by 2. Usually it's Tidal Assault or Foivos. And that was great. And then the other grade 2 that I used was Blue Wave Marine General Luciano. Like, yeah, with Tetra Boil or Anger Boil, or Anger Boil, like he's like kind of crap because he needs to swing second, and so do they. But like if you put him with Tidal Assault, you put him with Wailing Thavas, Commander Thavas, like he is amazing. He goes from 9K to 11K. He gets to restand, and you just get to do all sorts of great stuff with him. Like he's amazing. I found a newfound respect for that card, and I'm like, thank you, Jaime, for telling me about this card. I would have put like Saberflow Sailor or somebody else in there that wouldn't have been as good because like one, they have awesome effects, and two, like they have the Blue Wave name, which procs your skills from the crit trigger a lot better. My grade 1s were I ran 4 Perfect Guard Gs because sometimes you really do need to unflip. I ran 3 Seagull Soldiers because Soul Blast in case you rode the Perfect Guard. Give Tidal Assault +3, put him behind Tidal Assault, swing for 12, then swing for 14. It's really not nice for your opponent.
Right.
Ran 3 Stasias because more attack enablers. And then my last grade 1 was oh man, I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm drawing a real blank right now.
Let's see.
Uh,
I have your deck list. So, Seagull Soldier? Did you say that
Seagull
right?
Soldier, just yeah,
So
yeah. I think
Seagull
that yeah, and
Sailor, yeah,
for Stride
yeah,
Enablers,
Nikki.
Kelpie Rider Nikki. Yeah, yeah. It's easy to forget about that guy, but the deck itself, like after I won with the deck, like I was like, man, can I just give the guy the money back and then keep the deck? And I was like, this deck is like it's beautiful. It works well together, and like it like no pun intended, like it flows well together.
Right.
Um, but like the Stride deck is like the heart and the soul of the deck for me. Because you have 4 Commander Thavases. Like if you need to, you can G assist 2 away. But he gives you your first burst turn, and usually like on that turn, I'll burst my opponent down either to 5 or I'll kill him. Like if I haven't bursted them down hard enough on turn 2, they're done if they're not done then the next turn either Bishonen Senpai, aka Lambros, or Wailing Thavas is gonna kill him.
Yeah, those cards are
So
both really, really strong, especially Welling Thavis. We've seen like a lot of ARG tops slash wins around the nation this past ARG states with Welling Thavis. Like, is there anything that you specifically would have to say about that card, or how do you think it impacts the game state, or anything?
like legitimately, he's the main reason why I was like, all right, I'm definitely going with Aquaforce when I saw that this tournament was coming up. I was like, oh, I could build gears and just be one of those generic guys and do that. But I was like, I love Aquaforce. What do they have that's new? Because one of my friends told me they have support coming out, and I was like, all right, let's check it out. I saw Wailing Thaus, and I was like, are there any other cards in this set? They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they like started telling me, I was like, nope, Wailing Thavis, that's it. He's gonna be the reason. He's gonna be the reason why, if I do win, that I win. And I'm like, I didn't even look at Tetra Boil. Like, I knew about Tetra Boil. I played him before, and I was just like, this card's gonna be the reason. Because like, all you gotta do, you could cheese out wins.
Yeah.
Like, barring the fact that they get a heal trigger, like you get them to 5, they're done.
You're right.
Like, like my second round opponent, which was I think it was Great Nate. Yeah, it was the Great Nature guy. Was second round 2. Like the game 1, he was at 5. I bring out Wailing Thavas, and he's like, ah, crap. And he's like, go ahead and just swing, just do your drive check. I'll take the damage. I'm like, like Wailing Thavas is
Yeah, that
like I
card's
don't
like
think he was intended.
so ridiculous just because not only does it do that to your opponent, but it board wipes them. So even if they do survive,
Yeah,
it's like Oh, I don't have any
what you don't
units.
have. Yeah, and it's like at that point they have to choose. Do I want to guard with all these units that I could potentially like call down next turn, or do I just accept the board wipe and then drop my hand, and then when you survive next turn, you kill me because I have like three cards at best in my hand.
Right.
Like like Wailing Thavas, he's the truth. TRU capital F. He's the truth.
The
I
truth.
love that. I love that man. Like, but Wailing Thavas, he's amazing. He's like everything. Like aside from Lambros, he's everything Aquaforce needed at this point.
Mm.
Um, Now, do I think that Aquaforce need a generic like finisher, like something that at least like restands or like restands itself besides Tetra Boil? I don't think so. I don't even think we need anything with a crit. It's like Aquaforce right now, I think is perfect the way it is.
Okay. So how do you feel like do you want to talk about like a bit of your matchups from round to round, maybe something that you dealt with that was difficult for you or really easy for you, or like basically tell us
Um,
like your thought process throughout the day as you went through the day.
yeah, sure. My game one, I had to face I faced Zodiac Time Beast Gears, and then it was legitimately the guy's first time playing it. Like he couldn't finish Angel Feathers, and one of his friends was like, "Here, play the deck." So I pretty much coached him through most of our match, even though it was on stream.
Mm.
Um, and it was kind of easy, and like I was just like, "Hey, this is your effect, blah blah blah." That was kind of an easy win. I got that 2-0. Round two, Chat Norfox, the great nature player. Game one, I stayed at two for an extra turn, just so I could make sure that he didn't get his skills off. I didn't put him to three until after he rode to three, so he couldn't break ride. And then after that, I just strode, burst him down with Commander Thavas, killed him game one. Game two, I pretty much went Wailing Thavas, and I couldn't finish him because I was banking on a crit. Uh, didn't get the crit. I got a draw trigger instead because in my build I went 6/6 for draws and crits.
Okay.
Um, so then he survived. He went next turn, used Big Belly's GV2, called out another Big Belly, swung with his rear guard, blocked it, swung with his Vanguard, crit, power to rear, all effects rear guard, stand, all effects to rear guard. And I'm like, wait, this isn't even a stand with like an effect or anything. So it's like, he got that one out on me. And then game three is just, I did the same thing I did game one. Now, my third round, which was the most difficult one, most frustrating match I had all day, is against the guy who got second overall with Nova Grapplers with Victor.
Okay.
Um, that one, it was just rush against rush,
Mm.
pretty much. So, like, I got my turn two, ideal perfect turn two hand. I used Bubble Edge, put it on Tidal Assault, um, swung with Vanguard, swung with Tidal Assault, swung with Foilos, all that stuff. Every time I hit his Vanguard, draw trigger,
Mm.
draw trigger.
I've had
So
that
then,
experience before. It was not fun. So,
yeah,
especially
it's
when you're
like,
playing Gears, you get really sad when your opponent just hits like a draw trigger after you do the first Melum attack. It is.
because it's like, it's bad enough that it's triggered, but it's like a draw trigger on top of that. So it's like, uh, it was so much, it was horrible because you're just giving your opponent like a free +1, I believe it is. It's either +1, +2 because it's a +5,000.
Yeah. So
But
you basically sat down
but
across from
still,
you and said, "I'm the real Rush."
yeah, pretty much.
He's like, "I have the keyword. You're just a poser." So,
Yeah, and so then I'm like, all right, this guy has like hand advantage already, but he keeps like slamming down his rear guards, so I'm just gonna keep like rushing down his rear guards. I'll go to grade three. I'll stride. I went into Tetra Boil as my first stride, so I can get some extra attacks in, and still give my rear guards +3, and I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Nope, he went into some stride that came out I want to say it was Fighters Collection or whatever the last
Meteor Kaiser Bustard.
yeah, he went into the Bustard, restood everything. I was like, oh
Yep.
great.
Restood everything and
Yeah,
Vanguard.
yeah. And then like he had a new starter. He had some stand triggers that went back into deck after he boosted, and I'm like, oh
Energy
yeah,
Girl.
this is not a fun. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't even be mad because I do this to other
He
people
said
all
I do
day.
this to other people. Exactly. It's like, man, I just
And
got a taste of my own medicine. It doesn't taste good.
no, it does not. So then I was like, all right, that's just game one. I'll be fine. Went into game two because I obviously lost game one.
Okay.
Game two, more of the same thing. Turn two, I burst him down. Like I hit him with a crit, put crit on Tidal Assault. Um, I hit him with like he takes the hit from Tidal Assault, draw heal.
Oh
I'm like,
my
what? I'm like, what? Why?
gosh. Oh my
So then
god.
I swing. So I swing boosted again, and then like with Tidal Assault, and then he just blocks it. Goes into turn three. He uses not Victor, but the other one. It's like Counter Blast one, Soul Blast one. Do some other crazy
Crystal Devil.
shenanigans for
It like
yes, Crystal Devil.
puts a stand skill on the rear guard.
Yeah, and like I'm on grade two. He doesn't say, oh, I'm gonna go into Sea Breeze. He just proceeds to like destroy me. Our match took probably maybe 10 minutes at most,
Oh
and I was
wow.
just like, I don't even. How do I even? I don't rush. How do I rush? And then like he won. So I was like, okay, I'm 2-1. I can still get top eight. I'll be fine.
Right.
Again, on three, I faced Shaharlat for Dark Irregulars, and like the guy had already seemed to be like he seemed to be like kind of like beat down a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Because from what I understood, he double perfect guarded Andy G guarded against Dai Kaiser the turn before, and Dai Kaiser broke. So
Oh my
yeah, he
lord.
was kind of yeah.
Broke all three.
Yeah,
Good.
he apparently he drove checked Die Bazooka, another Die Kaiser, and then another Die Bazooka.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, that's horrible. That is horrible. I'm so sorry. So then I'm like, all right. He flips over Enigmatic Assassin. I'm like, all right, I know how to play this game. I'm staying at two. Stay at two. Kill him quick because Tidal Assault got a crit and he couldn't guard.
Right.
Game two did the same thing. I just didn't go to three, and then that was it. That was the end of Swiss rounds. In the Swiss rounds, I was like second, I believe.
Okay.
Um, and then we went into the top four. I ended up facing Zodiac Time Beast again. He knew how to play the deck then, and I knew more about my deck, so I just like I uploaded like the game one of that on my YouTube channel. It's like 2 minutes and 58 seconds. I just went in there with Tidal Assault. He couldn't guard. He had a bunch of grade threes in hand. Uh, Game two, it was a little bit longer, but I still ended up taking it because he like I just went too fast for him. So then at that point, I'm top two, going for first, and I like we're on ARG stream, and all the like the pressure's on because all my friends who came up there from locals are watching, and I'm like they're just sitting over my shoulder, just making like subtle sound effects like ooh ah,
Yeah.
and I'm like yeah that's the best. And then they're like so I'm just like I'm going, and it's like game one I lost, and I'm like please no.
Right. Like, don't let it go down like this.
Yeah, so then game two, with the help of Wailing Thavas, I squeak out game two because I go Wailing Thavas, I hit a crit, and then drive check two, draw trigger, drive check three, crit, and I'm like, yes! Um, and it was just so beautiful. So I'm like, game three, all right, I'm in game three, I can do this. Um, like I don't remember much of the match. All I remember is like the last play that he made, which was he did Meteor Kaiser Victoplasma,
Okay.
and he had one rear guard. So he swung twice. I blocked it, and then I blocked the second one. I dropped the G guard to protect my Foivos, and then I dropped another 10K, so he couldn't hit. And then he was like, "Oh crap, I don't have anything else to do. You protected your Foivos. That's pretty much like." He's like, "I'm done." So I get up, I draw a grade 3. I'm like, "Yes, thank you." Stride, going to Tetraboil, swing with Foivos at his rear guard, swing with Vanguard, and he's like, "I'm not even gonna go through it because I can't block all these attacks." He flipped over his top card. It was a crit trigger. I'm like, "Thank you." Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. The whole tournament. Like, I won thankfully to Tetra Boil, and that was like awesome. Like, Wailing Thavas came in there clutch a couple of times, but mostly it was just a grade 2 game. Like, people don't like really. I guess they don't expect it, and I don't understand why, because it's Aquaforce.
Right. And they've always
Just what
had
we
a
do.
strong grade 2 game from almost the beginning of since they were released.
Yeah, like set 8, like Storm Rider Basil get some.
Yep.
Like,
Basil.
he started the grade 2 game. Like, oh man, it's just like, I don't understand why people don't foresee this coming. Like, they're just like, "Oh man, why are you just sitting on 2?" Or why do you rush me so hard? Just like, this is not me
Yeah,
doing not me doing
why
it.
don't you run Sabriz?
Yeah, like, get good. Come on.
But
Like,
another interesting thing that I saw with your build actually is like the 6 draw. So a lot of like Thavis or Blue Wave builds I'll see will run 4 of each of the effect crits. So 4 Supersonic Sailor and 4 Brutal Trooper, which Brutal Trooper is just beyond broken. Um,
yeah,
One of my
he
friends
is.
like that plays Kagero, he's like, "What if we got that for Overlord?" I'm like, "Stop."
No,
Like,
no, no,
I'm
no.
like, "Stop it." Like, are you trying to break this game? But
Like, I, ugh.
I mean, what did you think about running like the 6 crit 6 draw version?
Um, that I actually took from one of my friend, like one from my friend Jaime. He told me, he was like, "Hey, why don't you try this?" And then I asked him why, and then so I'm basically just gonna tell you what he told me. He basically, Brutal Trooper acts as a draw trigger that you don't have to rely on. I mean, that you don't have to bank on. Like, you can just rely on it. It'll be there.
Right.
You just need one rear guard and him and a Vanguard with a blue wave name, and then you have a draw right there. You don't get the plus 5,000, but you still get the draw. And to your opponent, like, that psychologically messes with them because it it puts in their mind he put a crit back to his deck. So that means however many crits he runs, he has another crit back in his deck.
Yeah, and also you're
So I
getting an
maxed
unknown card.
exactly. So they don't know. Like, it could be a grade 3, it could be that same crit, which a lot of the times that happens, it was another crit. Um, but they didn't know that. They wouldn't find that out till later. Um, and all, like, that's why I maxed out on Brutal Troopers, because like, I was only gonna run 6. At first, I was just gonna run 3 and 3, but like, I realized Brutal Troopers like way too strong. And Supersonic Sailor, like, I'm already running Ocean Keeper Platos for my perfect guards. So if I really need to unflip, I'll unflip that way. I've used maybe 1 counterblast a turn, maybe 2 if I'm on Wailing Thavas. I don't really go through counterblast other than that. I never was in a situation where I needed to use, or I felt like I needed to, or I wanted to use Tetra Drive's limit break. Even if I was, I could use Supersonic Sailor just in case as a backup. But the 6 draw, like, I always run a high number of draws because Battle Siren Malika, because it's Margle clone good,
Right.
and
Especially in Aquaforce where you
I
can do
always
it on Tidal Assault.
yeah, because like, we Aquaforce doesn't hit large numbers. It's like, I'll throw a pebble at you a bunch of times and then I'll blow up your neighborhood. Um, like, that's basically what Aquaforce does. It's like a bunch of little attacks and then you get the big effect. Um, but yeah, like, and then my staple card in every Aquaforce deck is the original draw trigger, the Pyroxene Otter. I
Okay.
love him, so I ran two of that guy. But yeah, like you need to be able to get your combo pieces, which is the main reason why I ran six draws. I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I need to be able to get my stuff. I need to like turn one defensive draw trigger is amazing, or turn one offensive draw trigger is like even better. So they just have to wonder what's in my hand, and hopefully I'll get the pieces that I need. Because like even if I don't get it for turn two, like I can get it for later, and that's even better. Like I just need my combo pieces, pretty much.
Yeah, it helps you get to your combo pieces quicker. I'm pretty sure the Nova Grappler player that you were saying got second. He also ran six draw, I want to say.
I did a deck profile on him. I don't have it in front of me, but I do believe that he only ran three,
Okay.
which is what made me so, which that's what made me so mad about it at the end, because I was like,
Because you were like,
he
you hit him
played
every
three.
time.
Yeah, and I'm like, jeez, all right, cool, that's cool, but yeah, and of course heals because heals say screw you crits. Um, but yeah, like I didn't want to run the any stands and not in that build. Like stands are good, but like stands belong in like Maelstrom and like one or two of in Thavis or last card Revan.
Yeah, I agree. What did you think about this is just I guess me being curious if you had to redo the event over again or like you still had the deck now, would there be any changes that you made?
Um, Honestly, no,
Okay.
there wouldn't be any changes. Um, Mainly because like unless Blue Waves get like, and I know they have like several grade ones that are good. Um, there aren't any really that's worth running over that current grade one lineup that I ran. Like it sucks, but like yeah, that's just the way the way that I saw it. And like the only thing I could think of is if for some reason Blue Waves got a good first turn stride, um, then that would probably be the only change. And I don't know what it could be, but because like it would take a lot to run something else over over Commander Thavas or Tetra Boil as your first turn stride. Like those two opening up is like it's beautiful. It's
Yeah, because
really
they have the new Blue Wave first turn stride that they
yeah
released, but it's just not really like that
yeah.
awesome.
It's like Soul Blast one, and I think you dig the top seven, and then you switch out the heart,
Right.
and like it's not really that great to me. Like I'd just go into Commander and do like five attacks that turn. I'm fine with that.
And get a lot more pressure off on your opponent.
Yeah,
And
yeah, because
even
like
sometimes when you're on like sometimes when you're not on Anger Boil, you can just still like it's really good.
yeah, like if I'm like it happened, I think one game since I've had the deck period that I was not on Anger Boil, but like even then I just go Commander Thavas straight into Lambros, straight into Wailing Thavas. Like the only thing it hinders you from is just it doesn't hinder you from it, but you just don't play Tetra Boil because you don't get as much pressure. I mean, you can, but you have to commit a little bit more from hand to field
Right.
because if you have a Stacia and a Foivos, that's all you need to commit from your hand if you're on Anger Boil. But if you were on Tetra Drive and then you strode on Tetra Boil, you'd have to at least commit like maybe one more card so that way you can go ahead and get your attacks off because you don't have that restanding from Anger Boil to power up your other rear guards and to stand them up again. So that's another thing. Like that's another reason why I like Blue Wave because um, you don't have to dedicate as much as your hand to the board to do what you need to do. Um, like I'm discovering the difference between that and Thanos now because that's what I'm playing now.
Okay. So would you say that um, you would definitely be going to more ARGs in the future. And like, what is your outlook on Philadelphia? Like, are you gonna be going to Philadelphia using your buy, or
Um, I honestly don't want to use my buy, but I will be in Philadelphia. Um, I'm gonna be there. Probably still playing some variation of Aquaforce. Hopefully, it'll be max rarity by then. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge to everybody listening. Please trade me. Um, but yeah, like hopefully I'll be playing max rarity Thavas because Thavas G has to happen. It didn't happen in this past set, so it's whatever. Just make sure we get it by August 11th, and I'll be good.
right?
Um, so will I be able to actually see you there?
You probably will see me there, um, as I the basically the ARG states that I did in Georgia. When I won that, the shop that was hosting the ARG states decided to like sweeten the pot or like sweeten the deal of the ARG, and they basically uh, it was actually like the moment that I was pretty chill about the ARG, like going there and stuff like that and competing. Um,
Mhm.
and basically like the moment we had like a player meeting before the tournament started, and it was basically like the moment where it like snapped in my brain. I'm like, I need to win. But basically they had like a player meeting and they were explaining the rules. Like I've been in a lot of ARG tournaments for Vanguard, so I was like, yeah, okay, this rule I know, this rule I know, this rule I know. And then they were like, and to sweeten the deal, this shop will be providing whoever the winner is with a free hotel room in Philadelphia. So I was like,
Are you serious,
we're winning. Like I was literally like, we
dude?
are winning. We are not splitting this tournament for any reason.
Oh yeah, because like soon, like the that moment for me happened like as soon as they brought out like the playmats and the medals. They were like, "Oh, if you guys split, everybody gets a top eight playmat and nobody gets the medals." And I was like,
You're
"Oh
like, but I
no,
want.
I
You're
want a
like, I
medal.
won the medal.
Yeah, I want the medal. Like if I become champion, like and my aim then was like, all right, I just want to get third place. That's all I want."
Right.
And then like because like I went from not expecting to win to getting top eight to getting top four to being like, all right, I'm cool with third to oh crap, I better not make any misplays on stream. I'm playing for first. Um,
So
like
overall, it's
like
just like
I
a kind of like surprise for everyone else and surprise for you.
yeah. So about that hotel room,
Right. I'm saying
I'm
like,
just saying like I'm just saying I feel like we built up a bit of rapport during this interview. We could definitely room together. I'm cool with that.
so basically, I do not know what like the room like will be like right now. Uh, but basically, like a ton of people are just like, so Josh, and I'm just like, what? They're like,
Uh,
that hotel room though, and I'm like,
like, like
yeah, like it's funny because like the people that are like that hotel room though that like went to the event, I'm like, you should have just won. But
then you would have the event.
it's like it could have been you. But
Like
it's just really funny to me. It was a good experience. I love ARG as usual. Like I love their whole scheme of things. Interact quite often with Jim McMahon, the head of
yeah,
the Circuit Series. So he's a cool guy. Um, but I will definitely, yeah, unless something goes terribly, terribly wrong, I will definitely catch you in Philadelphia. But did you
oh
have
definitely.
anything else that you wanted to say or like give shout outs or anything?
Yeah, sure. Want to give a shout out definitely to the person that actually like helped me get the drive to even want to like play Aqua Force in this competition was Jaime Alcaraz. I'm probably butchering his last name because I know his name is exactly the same as the Aqua Force player on the TV show. It's just one letter off, and I can't ever remember.
Oh,
Um,
Jaime Alcaraz? Alcaraz?
yeah,
I'm probably butchering it too. What
yeah.
do I know?
Um, shout out to that guy because he pushed me to like he didn't really like say, oh yeah, play Aqua Force, but he was like, hey man, if you want to play Aqua Force, this is what happened. I listened to like his interviews or whatever on his YouTube channel. Shout out to my friend John who actually took me to the event because like if he didn't, I would not have gone. Shout out to my Immortals Inc. crew, which is my locals.
Okay.
Uh, those guys for actually like testing and calling me a scrub and making me and playing the echoes back and back over and over in my mind while I was playing. So I was like, I'm not gonna mess this up. Definitely shout out to Kevin Downs, the guy who got second place, and shout out to my YouTube channel. Do you mind if I like plug it?
No, no, I don't mind. I'll definitely
Oh,
post it in the description if you give me the link. So,
okay, yeah, sure. It's Black Guy Senpai.
okay.
Um,
I think I've
all one
actually
word.
seen one of your videos before, I want to say.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool, cool. Yay! So possibly somebody who knows who I am.
Black Guy
Like it's
Senpai, and then,
yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, shout out to Big JC up in the sky helping me do what I need to do that day.
I feel you.
Uh, I don't, and to my mom for giving birth to me and raising me for stuff like that.
Raising you to be a surprise splash
To,
winner,
yeah, to be a top tier card fighter.
right? It's like your whole life goal. I was raised for this
I
purpose.
know. I know. Now I can like after ARG invites, I can just go ahead and die happy. Like like that event, I do not expect to win at all because like you're gonna have like Mason Clark and all those other guys up there. Like it's gonna be pretty fun having good card games against those guys.
Yeah, definitely. I look forward to fighting a lot of the good card fighters that I will see every so often during the season. So definitely that will wrap up the interview. And I thank you for being around today and letting me interview you. It's definitely a pleasure.
Oh yeah, no problem.
And hopefully we can have another interview if you top in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah,
So
top eight king gotta make top
that
eight.
way it'll be in person that time. So
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
yeah, 'cause I'll be
We'll
there.
actually be able to physically. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Unless something horribly goes wrong. Hopefully nothing does. Knock on wood.
Right, exactly. All right, well, thank you guys for watching as usual. Check out the ARG Circuit Series. I'll have the link down below. Check out Wasteland Gaming. They have Friday Vanguard tournaments in Atlanta. And check out Win Condition Games, and they have Wednesday night tournaments in Kennesaw. But with that, that'll be the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.